Hey guys, it's Beth, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Omega Ruby. So, in the last episode, we got sassed by the game. The game said, oh, you're not stronger than Winona? Then you can't play, you can't continue on with the game. So you know what? Sounds fine by me. If you want to play in this space, you have to be prepared for the consequences of that. So, you know what I'm about to do? Blue. Blue is going to be playing the game. The only Pokemon that matters right now is Blue. You know, I wanted to use, I wanted to use Mina. I wanted to use my Pikachu that I haven't gotten a chance to use in a while. But I don't have any more Pokemon to grind on. In between last episode, not between, but between the previous recording session and now, do you want to know what I did? I chose to go back and fight everyone that I had not fought yet, including on the water routes. I have nothing to grind except for in the grass. And we did an entire week of just grinding in the grass in episodes before. And I don't want to do that again. Because it's like, it wastes my time as a content creator, and it wastes your time as a viewer. It's not fair to you to make you watch that, but it's also not fair to me because it's just like putting me on more of a time crunch. So, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. I still have forgotten to put the frickin' animations on. I feel like such a dingus. Oh hey, Nutter Butter's about to evolve, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. I just have to hope that the Skarmory that, like, faces me at her, like, gym doesn't, like... Oh, I just need to hope that it's, after its 30s, it doesn't Brave Bird and kill me instantly. Though I guess it kills itself anyway, so... Suppose it doesn't matter in the long term. Hey, Nutter Butter. Okay, and now watch our attack stat actually lower. So here's a fun fact about Trapinch, Vibrava, and Flygon. Trapinch and Flygon have the same attack stat. It just so happens that Vibrava and Flygon have stats outside of just attack. Wow, it's literally like I'm only going to have like... Hopefully that was the correct decision. Hopefully I should have gotten Earth Power instead of... Hopefully, yeah, I hope that I had more in attack. Okay, I could have run it either way. That's good. So I'm going to keep what I have with this then. Yeah, because now Vibrava has a lower attack stat than Trapinch did, but it actually has stats outside of attack. I still think that's dumb. I don't think you should ever have an evolution that decreases a stat. I think that's kind of dumb. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I have also forgotten to put... I need to remember more. I need my brain to, like, do this properly. Oh yeah, and also, I don't even know if I'm going to keep Aerial Ace. It's Stab, but, like, I'm Modest, and I'm never going to actually get a special Flying type move that is going to work on Altaria, so I might have to, like, put a different move on it for, like... I could have kept Dragon Breath, honestly. That may have been a better idea. Let's see, is there anything better you can learn? Incinerate wouldn't be bad. Especially against the Skarmory. And I mean, like, flying's not going to be incredibly useful against anything else. And there are an abundance of steel types now. And it's like, it's Aerial Ace. It's not like I can't relearn it. Yeah. Might as well. Steel Wing's not gonna do anything. Thief's not gonna do anything. Desmogleam, you know. Yeah. Incinerate's like the best thing for that spot right now. How much does Incinerate do to you? That was a cool animation, and it was a crit, so I can't really tell. But I am quite above them in levels. Oh hey, this would have been a perfect time to use a electric type, like a Pikachu. Unfortunately, the game didn't want me to do that, so... I have a feeling this is going to be the last gym that we're going to have Blaziken actually on the team. Because next we have Psychic, which it's not going to be good for. And then we have Water, which it's also not going to be useful for. So, like, let me quickly look. What's on the, Oris Elite Four? Okay, Cerebi, tell me. Tell me. Okay, so Elite Four number 1 is Sydney. He is Dark type. Okay, so that would be Blaziken. That's good. Phoebe is Ghost type. That's not good. But we can put... And then we have Ice type, Glacia. So that's another Blaziken. And then we have Drake, the Dragon Trainer, which we will have an Our Altaria is already on par. What? Wait. Our Altaria is on par with the Elite Four. Awesome. Yeah! Let's go. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna sweep that with a Mega Altaria that can't be touched. And then Steven... What is your typing, Steven? You're supposed to be a Steel, right? You have but I'm looking at this, you've got 3 Steel types, 3 Rock type, and a Claydol. I absolutely hate when they do. I mean, what's Cynthia in, actually? Hold on. What is Cynthia's team, again? Oh yeah, her team is like an actual team. Holy shit, yeah. Wow. She doesn't have a specialty, she's just... Wow. I like that. I do like that she doesn't have a specialty, as opposed to Steven, who is supposed to have a specialty and doesn't. 3 of your Pokemon does not constitute a specialty, in my opinion. Like, that's like... It eats half of your team, and that's it. Come on now. But yeah, like, I guess Blaziken would definitely be useful in the Elite Four going forward. That's good. I'm going to go back and get the PP for Dragon Pulse back. I love Fortree City so much, though. It is such a relaxing area in the game. But here's what I will say about Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, I guess just Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, all of the Hoenn games in general. They are good up until, like, immediately after this gym. After this gym, it kind of becomes a slog through them in every version. And even the remakes couldn't fix that. Because it's just like... You have such an interestingly designed, like, world up until this point, and then the rest is water with no variation between it. Like, there's nothing that distinguishes any part from another. They're all the same levels, and that also has more issues in terms of grinding. So it's just a bit of an issue in general. I do like the design of this gym in this game a lot more than I liked it in, like, the originals, though, because it actually makes sense for a flying type gym leader. I mean, more like grass, but, like, sure. They all work. I don't know why there's a void here, but that's, like, a lot of Pokemon gyms. She's cute. She's really cute, actually. I've never actually... I like her hair a lot now, actually. I think I've become more gay. Good. That is what you like to see. I need to check something. How much does Cotton Guard raise? I should look this up. By 3 stages. Oh, so I literally do it twice, and... Oh, so this is why I had Aerial Ace. In order to hit things with Double Team. Well... All I need to do is hit you once. It's just like the Irish always say. It doesn't matter how many times you avoid us. The only time it matters is when we win once. Margaret Thatcher's grave is a gender-neutral bathroom. Oh hey, your Altaria? It's coming out. Well, I'm sorry to say. No more resurrections this time. And there's Moonblast. We no longer need Dazzling Gleam. Okay, Skarmory. Now. Beepers. It's up to you. Honestly, if you sent out Skarmory first, I would have been more troubled, because then I would have to get rid of Cotton Guard immediately. Alright. Let's do it, Beepers. Your first Mega Evolution debut, and probably your last time being used in the gym challenge. You'll be used in the Elite Four, but not in the gym. Beyond this point. This is your end. This is your end game. Okay, the Skarmory did not have Sturdy, so that's interesting. Speed boost, but that is a Pelipper. So let's send in Justice. I mean, I want to use Justice at least once because they were originally being trained for this gym. Well, I mean, they were more being trained for the normal gym, but they were also being trained for this one. Hit him with the Rock Slide. Stab, super effective, and a critical hit. Thank you. How were we faster? That's surprising. Never before have I seen a trainer that commands Pokemon with more grace than I. That was not grace. What I did was not grace. What I did was I spammed the Dragon Pulse button. That is all I did. Oh god, the most challenging battle I've ever had in any of these games has been against a Magneton in Fire Red because I was just training... I was training useless Pokemon and none of them were able to fight Magneton. And that Magneton did not have moves that could hurt me. And I didn't have moves that could hurt it. And it was like twice my level. I remember that still to this day. I think I named that episode like the Magneton Menace or something. Actually, did I even name episodes back in the day? I don't even remember anymore. That was coming up on a year ago now. Only a couple more months. Yeah, I've been doing this a while. Not too much to show for it, unfortunately, but hey, I've had fun this whole time. And I'm going to continue doing it because honestly, like, I had a deal with myself. It's like, if I don't reach 100 subs by 1 year mark, I'm probably not going to continue. And then I realized, oh hey, I actually enjoy doing this, and this is something that I'd like to do in the long term, so instead of just, like, wallowing in, like, self-doubt, why not just continue doing it? Why not just continue doing what I love instead of just slaving away at a job that I won't like, or going to school for something that I have no interest in. And that's been a big problem for me recently, is like, I'm going to have to go back to school, I know that. I'm going to need to get a job that, like, requires a lot more of me than just what I'm doing right now, because what I'm doing right now is a lot of physical labor, and I know that it's not sustainable in the long term. Especially for my body. Especially since I'm eventually going to be put on either estrogen or progesterone, and both of those reduce, they reduce muscle mass. So, like, it can be... It can cause problems, essentially, especially in a physically demanding job, and I'm not the most physically fit person to begin with. So it's just like, I know that lows won't last forever for me. Even if the pay isn't terrible, I don't know why I'm naming that Crow, but I wanted to. Even though I know it's not going to last me forever, I want to stay with it as long as I possibly can. I'm also going to try to get an Absol here. Like, I know that it's not going to last me forever as a job for a variety of reasons, so I need to be prepared for that moving forward. Unfortunately, I have this in, like, my Instagram account bio, but I wrote down I'm a recovering engineer, and that's not incorrect. And I definitely need to put recovering because it's true. I used to do a lot more, like, a lot more engineering-based things. I used to really like it as a thing. I used to really be super into it. Like, I've talked about before, I repair computers, I repair laptops, I repair consoles and stuff. Like, I got my Xbox One for $30 and I got my PS4 for $10 because they were just repair jobs that I needed to do, essentially. they were broken and not working, and then with like a couple, like 10 or 20 more dollars put into them, they were able to work. And like a bit of cosmetic like stuff. But because of that, I got stuff for cheaper, and that's cool to me. It's just that I'm being limited because I am not good at math. I used to be naturally good at math, and that carried me all the way through Calc 1 until the final chapter in high school. And that final chapter really brought down that grade a bit, but my teacher liked me, so she bumped it up a little bit. I'll be honest, I got a little bit of a cheat in that one, but like, I think I still ended that class with an A. Like, I was really good throughout all of it, up until that certain point. I took Calculus 1 in college twice now. Both times I did not grasp it enough. And I need to get Calc 2 to do any engineering degree. Or a computer science degree. I'm, like, scared of that because I don't want to be a full-time student. I don't want to quit my job, and I don't want to quit doing this in order to do school. Like, because right now it would be like, I would probably, like, my only goal is to get, like, an associate's degree, frankly. Like, that's all that I would particularly want. And there's the Epsil. Okay, so I only particularly want an associate's degree because I don't particularly think that going for a bachelor's would be super good for me. I think that would only drain me more and more. And frankly, it would probably put me off of engineering a lot more than I already am. Like, the first, why did it lose its HP? Does it have a poison barb on it? What was that? Does it have a life orb? The hell? Okay, I'm going to Cot Guard. Basically, my one engineering class that I took at my one college did in fact make me... It put me off of engineering for a while, and I did not do computer projects for... Like, I have to say, I probably didn't do them for a solid 6 or 7 months there. The first one I really did was, I repaired a laptop not, like, 2 days ago. And that was, like, my first thing in months because I just was so put off of engineering from doing school. I think it has a life orb. Weird. I didn't know that you could have that happen. Okay. Please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it put me off of engineering by doing those classes, and then, like, I took time off because pandemic happened, and it's not been great. And the response to the pandemic has not been great, so I'm probably going to have to go back to classes during the pandemic still happening, which is so fun. But it's like, yeah, if I were to go back as a student right now, I'd probably have to give up either my job or YouTube, and my job gives me money and YouTube gives me joy, so I wouldn't want to particularly get rid of either of those. And honestly, if I were to get rid of either, it would probably be my job, just because the school would also be eating into, like, my joy, so I need to, like, have something outside of it as, like, an outlet, as a release. Can this Absol get in the fucking Ultra Ball? Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Please get in the ball. Oh boy. Yeah, I knew it was a crit. God damn it. Okay. And it's like +6 now, isn't it? Okay. I just need this Absol, please. Like, come on now. How are you breaking free? You're in the yellow. This is so annoying. Yeah, that's basically it. It's like I've not been strong in calculus, and I'm required to take a calculus class to get my degree. And there's not particularly much I can do to, like, make that easier for me, since I have a combination of ADHD and autism, which is not good for traditional learning, and it's definitely not good for online learning. So, like, I'm in a situation that is very poor for me. God, I have so few chances left with this Absol. I have a feeling this Absol is about to kill itself, and that I'm going to have to, like, catch one off screen now. Please stop. Please stop. Please just get in the luxury ball. Please. I hate this. I hate this. This happens so much with legendaries too, where it's like, it honestly makes me more angry than upset, where it's just like, oh yeah, this Pokemon would rather freaking die and struggle to death than be on your team. That is such... Yep. Yep. Yeah. Cool. You're a cool Pokemon, Absol. You're a cool freaking Pokemon. It's ridiculous. How many Ultra Balls? How many Luxury Balls was that? And he just decided, no, not particularly, not in the mood. I don't feel like it. What a terrible Pokemon. Wow. Would honestly rather die than join my team. Alright, if that's how you feel. Well, I guess that's where I'm gonna end it off for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!